XML files are a more powerful way to store data than CSV files. You've seen XML data when viewing the web.config file. HTML code is also a form of XML. You'll write data into an XML file in this lesson. For more about XML, see Session 3 of the Essential Skills course. To begin, open the Market Trader project from your Sample Files folder. Open marketdata.aspx in Design View and add a click event handler to the Button Save as XML control. Now add a using line to the top of the code for system.xml. Now add the following code to the Button Save as XML click event handler. Data access data class equals new data access, int market ID equals convert.toInt32 drop-down list market dot selected value, var quotes equals data class dot get market quotes market ID. This code retrieves a collection of quote objects from the database. Next, you're going to add some code to create a new XML document. Add the following code on the next line. XML document document equals new XML document. Now you'll need to add code to create a root element for the XML file. Use the following code. XML element root element equals document.createElement quotes. The root element object represents a quotes tag that will be used as a root tag to contain all of the other tags in the XML file. Now you're going to add some code to create XML tags for each database record. Add the following code on the next line. For each quote record in quotes XML element quote element equals document.createElement quote. This code creates separate quote tags for each of the quote objects returned from the database. You'll need to add some more code to set the attributes of each of these quote tags. Add the following code on the next line inside the for each loop. Quote element dot set attribute quote date quote record dot quote date dot to short date string quote element dot set attribute quote value quote record dot quote value dot toString. This code sets properties for each of the quote tags. Now you'll need to add some code to attach these quote tags to the root quotes tag. Add the following code inside the for each loop. Root element dot append child quote element. This code will place each of the quote tags inside the root quotes tag. Finally, you'll need to add some code to attach the root node to the XML document. Add the following code after the end of the for each loop. Document.append child root element. This code places the quotes tag and all of its quote tags inside the XML document. Now you'll need to add some code to save the XML document to the web server's hard drive. Add the following code on the next line. Document.save C practice ASP.NET Expert marketdata.xml. If the double backslashes are confusing you, refer to lesson 9.7. Now let's test your code. View marketdata.aspx in your web browser. And click Get Data. Now click Save as XML. Then close your web browser and return to Visual Studio. Click File, Open File. Navigate to C Practice ASP.NET Expert. Click marketdata.xml and click Open. Your XML file is opened. Note that the XML document class isn't the only way to write data to an XML file. The .NET framework also offers the XML Text Writer class. The XML Text Writer class is similar to the XML Document class, but is only capable of writing XML data. The XML Document class is a better choice, because it can be used for both reading and writing. If you don't want to use either class, you can simply write XML data directly into a string variable. Close Visual Studio now. You've now completed Lesson 9.9. Write data to an XML file.